Okay, class, I am so excited because you get to meet my really close friend and mentor, Cathy Holl, who has been teaching dental radiography for 33 years. So she knows this like the back of her hand, and I'm really excited because she's going to show you her take on how to explain bite wings. So pay attention.
All right. Okay, well, I've done a few bite wings, and I'm going to go ahead and show you the right side of the mouth, and we're going to start with the molar bite wing. And I typically am also, even when I'm doing film, I like to have the dot down. It's easiest for mounting, so the dot down on all the bite wings makes it really easy to go ahead and mount when you get them processed. Of course, first you're going to open up that dexter mouth and then let go of the back part and have this open. And your film is going to go ahead and you're going to carefully place it in, and you're going to pull back the cheek, and it's a little hard to go ahead and get that tongue in place, but try to manipulate it. You get your right hand in, your left hand is going to hold and secure that bite wing tab, and then you're going to lift that tongue up so it stays in place. You want the distal half of the second premolar, and I'm looking pretty much at the maxillary, and as I do it, I'm closing and letting go of the tab, and I got it in place as best you can, closing down. And now what I do is I look for extraoral landmarks to determine where my center of the ray is going to be. I take the outer canthus of the eye, I come down right in this area, and you'll notice that the face has a curve to it. I like to look at that curve and gear off of that as far as where I'm going to place the pin. I take it straight down like this and place it at about an 8 to 10 degree angle. And of course that means your occlusal plane of the teeth needs to be parallel to the floor based on that. And you place it, you go the central ray straight down, and you want to be above the occlusal plane because the radiation is going down, and if you get this too low, you're going to go ahead and get a cone cut on the maxillary area. So you place it there, and I usually have it so that there's an opening on either side so that it works out pretty well. And on a patient, sometimes I would have them go ahead and smile, pull down, look to make sure the placement's correct, lift it up to where I need to go, and then go ahead and take the projection. Beep. That is the molar projection. Now let's go ahead and do a premolar projection. And we're going to place this. I like to turn it upside down on the tray so I know that I've taken it. I'm pretty sequential on how I do things. Again, now I'm going to go ahead and take the premolar. Now, of course, it's going to be the distal of the canine back. So you go ahead and place it in, and now I'm coming at an angle. I can't go straight like this because I can't get it far enough forward, so I ease it in almost to a V in the mouth. And as I'm closing, sometimes I need to readjust and bring it a little bit farther forward, and then as it closes, I look to make sure I've really got almost 2/3 of the canine with white film behind it. That means that once I'm taking it, I'm going to certainly get half of the canine in there. And then I'm going to look at the outer canthus of the ala of the nose. And I look at the ala of the nose, and I think of the PID as a clock dial. And at 1 o'clock on the clock dial is where I want my lineup with the ala of the nose. So if you can see, you've got that 1 o'clock right there. And I will pull it down, look again, make sure, and yes, indeed, I will definitely get that distal portion of the canine posteriorly back, bring it back up, and then I've got this 1 o'clock lined up right there with the PID. So we'll go ahead and take that exposure.
Hold on a second. Oh, you go back. Okay. Okay, thank you.
All right, we've got the right side done.